Another day, another nickel. Go make some money on. All right, let's open up the shop real quick. Make sure the shop is open. Phone is working. Computer is on. Let's just get these gates open and get the day started. All right, ladies and gentlemen, how we doing? Welcome back to the George MF shop. You guys, today, my people, we're gonna get straight into it. We don't got too much to talk about. It's just straight business. Today, you guys, we're going to be working on a 1991 BMW M3 E30, my people. This was a customer that came in, wants some special work done to it, so that is what we're going to do. So let's get started. So basically, he told me he got it long time ago. He said he's had it for a minute. He said it was originally for his son, but his son decided to go a different route, you know, car wise. And he said he's just had it in his barn sitting there. So he brought it to me. He says he wants it to get cleaned up, fixed up, ready to rumble. So we're going to get to work here and do what we do best, which is rebuild this car, or let's say restore this vehicle, bring it back to life and make it look badass. So it currently has a 16 BU2 turbo. So it is turboed out. It has, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, a similar motor to my M2 that's right over there. It literally has, I believe, the same one, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Okay, no, this one is a S55 twin turbo. Okay, so this one's a little bit faster than this one. It has a couple more horsepower, but obviously with the modifications we did, I think ours is obviously going to be. But yeah, so let's cut the jibber jabber. Let's take this car apart, make sure that we get everything that we need to get out of it. First, let's do this. All right, there we go. Let's do that, and then let's do that. Oh, we're missing one. Make sure that we clear up this whole front out here. Let me make sure I do all of this also, so we don't forget. All right. Dang, this thing takes a lot of stuff. Cute. Okay. All right. Let's lift this up, get all the wheels taken apart, get it looking really nice, and continue from there. Dang, so they got some fat ass tires on these damn cars. Thing is crazy. So it looks like this is like almost like a race car model. It looks like, I think I saw the not the chassis, I forgot what it's called on the backside. Damn. Okay, interesting. Thing got a lot of things to it, especially in the rear. These German cars are a pain in the rear end. So much nonsense to them. All right, there we go. Boom. Let's do that. Okay, so it's not in horrible condition for like how old it is. It's just got a couple rust from probably sitting, but it's not the worst. I think we've seen way much worse than this for the age it is, because what, 1991, that's pretty old. It's over 30 years old for sure, so not too bad. All right, let's get this thing taken apart. All right, so we got the rear taken apart. We got all of this things that we need. I want to make sure I have the parts we're gonna have to get for it. Rear's taken apart though. We're gonna make sure it has nothing on it. Let's also take apart of the front real quick. Let's do that. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. So I'm trying to get a couple parts for the BMW. Like I'm trying to get a wide body kit on it, trying to wide body it, make it look nice, but problem is that I'm having trouble finding the damn parts for it. It's sold out almost everywhere. I'm like, shoot, man, come on. So I gotta take a look more into it, do more of a investigation, because right now we're not looking good. And then after that, we should get it back together so I can have that lift for some more cars, because we only got 2 here, sadly. We can't put, because if I could have put more, I would have probably put more for sure, but we can't put more, so that shit's annoying. All right, there we go. Boom. Perfect. All right, perfect. So we got the front taken apart. Let's get the transmission out, just because we're gonna probably need to. It's not gonna let us. There we go. All right, so let's drop this thing down. Let's get the motor pulled out real quick, because we were gonna need to. And then we'll get this thing to the car wash. Get this thing looking brand spanking new. All right, so there should be no parts. Perfect. Everything should be clear. Take it to the car wash. Get this thing cleaned up. Let's get the outside cleaned up. So the color idea for this vehicle that is being thought of is doing a purple-ish color with chrome rims. So very interesting, but it is what it is. That's what we'll do. As you see, it does have like a little purple to it already, so it'll be pretty easy. Now let's see. Let's get the parts for it. All right, so we got majority of the parts, I believe. Yep. Things gonna look very nice and clean. Oh, hold on, I think I got the wrong ones for this side. I think I got them tinted. I don't want them tinted for the headlights. All right, so it is gonna have like a wide body kit to it. Like I said, we're gonna go wide body on it, make it look very nice and clean. There we go. All right, so there's the car. It looks pretty sporty. Not too bad, not too bad. I think this is not bad. It looks pretty nice. Wide body kit and out, all that. Let's get the interior real quick. So it looks like, yeah, 1-seater. Damn, that's crazy. Let me see. I might change the steering wheel up, honestly. Just because we got a couple BMW options, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. If anything, I might just put this one, but I want to put like a BMW one where it has the logo. Perfect. This one. That's exactly it. It looks a little bit nicer. Perfect. That's way better. Yep. So yeah, it is a just one door or 1-seater. I don't know what goes here. Yeah, so this is like the racing edition one. But he doesn't mind, so whatever. All right, let's go get this thing painted up. You're looking brand new, fresh and freshy. Let me see. It should have, so yeah, so the factory color right now, or the paint that he wants, is this purple one that it has. So it is what it is. We'll just do that. And then so yeah, it is tinted a little bit. I got all the glass tinted because that's what he wanted, so that's what we'll do. All right, so let's make an order real quick and get all these parts. All right, so we got majority of the parts that we were able to. It is gonna take a second for you know, it to come in. All right, so let's get started here with the under the hood stuff. Let's get everything put together where it needs to go. This thing takes a lot of radiators, dude. 3 of these suckers, like, damn. All right, there we go. All right, cover. We need to get the cover still. We do got the ABS module. All right, let's get the relays on. We did get them all, so it should be good. Now, I will say, think about it. If you guys need to bring a car or anything like that, a vehicle, feel free. You know, we got plenty of vehicles to fix up, get them flicked, cleaned, looking nice. All right, let's make an order real quick for this. And also this. Let's do that. Let's do that. And then let's get 4 clips. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. All right, there we go. All right, so we could put this thing up, lift it up a little bit, get this thing on the bottom. We'll work on the back first, then go to the front. Let's put together the exhaust. All right, there we go. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. I do need to get the fuel pumps though. I forgot to order that. And then we'll put together the front back, because yeah, I like to order everything up front first, because then there, as you see, it makes it a breeze to get everything out of the way and cleaned up and get the car fixed out, sent out quickly. Just because it makes it more convenient for both sides, the customer of course, and then, you know, myself. Obviously being by myself here working on multiple cars a day is a bit of a struggle, obviously. So, you know, it makes it a little bit easier if I get things efficiently more done quicker. There's less stress and all that. Oh, I do need to order that real quick, actually. Put that on pause. All right, there we go. Get the sway. All right, there we go. Get the rubber on. All right, let's see. Let's get the fuel pump. What else is it that we needed? Oh, the brake. Where's it at? Brake caliper cylinder. We could put the brake cylinder on. All right, and then rear. All right, and then what's it called? Let's do this. All right, let's go here. All right, and then go like this. All right, so we got the rear put together with the fuel pump and everything. I think we still need a couple more things for the exhaust system, but looks like is needed a couple things put up first. So put this here, boom. Get this thing done quick. I'm trying to get this car out of here as soon as possible. Get more cars done efficiently. All right, there we go. We are going to, at least, hopefully, if we have time at the end, we're gonna go see if I can find another Crown Victoria. Maybe if not, like, if not, then we're gonna try to see if we find another car that we can work on for the dealership. We have a couple people coming by today to look for that GTR that we have outside, and then that truck. So hopefully we can get rid of those. Those have been sitting for a very long time, but it's my fault, honestly. So you know, it's just gonna take some time. There we go. All right, so this side should be good. Let's get this over here. All right, there we go. All right, we need more rubber until we're out. Alrighty, there we go. All right, boom. And then we'll do that. All right, and then let's get that there. Yeah. Oh wait, we're missing the other one we need to put on. There we go, boom. Get the wheel cap on. Get this large intercooler. And then yeah, I think after we get this on, this car should be good. All we need to do is get the motor put together, and it should be good to rumble. I want to see how this thing sounds, because it got to be badass. All right, yeah, so let's drop it down. Let's get this motor created, and then we'll go from there. All right, let's get this thing made. So it's a 16 VU2 turbo. All right, it's a big motor, man. Big motor. It's gonna take a minute. 16, where's it at? This one right here. All right, let's get this started. All right, my people. This motor did take a minute. It wasn't the worst, but for the age of this car, it did take a minute. Let's get this thing plugged in, though. Get this car out of here very quickly. Damn. Now look at that. Shit. That takes up almost majority of the thing. Oh, my God. And the tires we got to put on this thing because it's racing tires. Oh, my Lord. It's about to be a whole 1-2 battle. The rims will probably put something different just because the ones it has on there are boo-boo. All right. Things should be done very quickly. A starter. Drive shaft. And then there we go. Right, there we go. Boom. All right. Okay. Car should be complete. The exhaust system. I don't know what the heck is going on. Let's drop this thing. Get this tires put on. Let's see. Tires. So it is 18s by 25R. or 30. Let's say 295. So we need 4 of these. The rims, we're gonna go with, I have an idea if I can find them. I'm thinking something, was it BMW wheels? Let me see, where is it? These. Yeah, we'll go with these 18s. Boom. Put them together and get them on this car quickly. All right, let's get all these wheels put on real quickly. Got the racing wheels. Things should look pretty nice. Damn, yeah, it's gonna be low, that's for sure. Very low. All right, not too bad, not too bad. I don't think it looks too bad. It is a wide body kit, so it's gonna be a little bit different. Okay, there we go. Boom, shakalaka. All right, there we go. BMW is almost complete. Let's get all the fluids in real quick. All right, my people, BMW is complete. Let's get this thing outside real quick. All right, let's start this sucker up. See how it sounds. Okay. All right. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, BMW is complete. Looks pretty nice and clean. All right. Let me do this. Wow. So we're gonna make 196,000, you guys. Wow. Let's sell this real quick. Get this out of here, and then let's close up the shop real quick. All right, so let's go. Let's go in the shop truck. Let's go. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta do this. We gotta move it. Let's go in the shop truck real quick. Let's go to the auctions. Let's see if we can go find a vehicle. All right, so let's take a look here. So yeah, I want to look for another Ford Crown Vic. Let me see. Hopefully we'll be able to find one, because every time we need a car, it's never able to be found, because they just disappear. I don't know what it is. It's just the bad luck we have. All right, Infinity 2003. We have a lot of Mustangs, that's for sure. Let me see. Okay, so it looks like we might be out of luck. All right, I'll probably just take a look another time. Volvo 240. I don't know. Those cars are a bit not good. All right, we'll just get out of here. We'll look for it another day. Just because I'm not gonna. It's always a struggle trying to find something, so we'll look for it another day. See what's up. All right, so let's close up the shop here, you guys. Hopefully we'll probably start getting to work on this thing very soon again. Probably very soon. Probably put it back all together once we can. Let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. All right, computer's off. Let's roll, my people. All right, we'll leave the shop truck there. Thing looks like a beast. We do have people coming to look for these 2 cars, so we'll see. I have somebody that handles that situation, so we'll see. Hopefully we got a sale. All right, let's skedaddle.